The funniest isekai anime without Aqua. Let's go. The overly cautious hero. Talking about useless goddesses, you know, like at work you have that super important task and then they put the most incompetent banka in charge. That's this isekai anime. You got this useless goddess, Blondie over here, that's been put in charge of selecting who gets reincarnated here. The problem? The difficulty level on this world is ultra high. It's like playing a gacha game without spending money. So Blondie over here goes ahead and selects this particular person. The type of individual that's ultra calculating. This guy's almost like 007, the guy that has a backup for his backup for his backup. So can the ultra serious hero, along with Blondie over here, actually be able to defeat the Demon Lord? If you love Konosuba, you're gonna feel right at home. And no, I'm not talking about Aqua's long lost twin. You got this isekai anime really doubling down on the funny faces. And don't forget about their cameo in Isekai Quartet. Seeing the latest Shield Hero season, I'd rather see more of these guys. Oh, shots fired. Move over, hero. Bring on Kemono Michi. Imagine Shield Hero, but instead of summoning some random weeb, you summon a fabulous wrestler. Sorry, princess, you want me to fight this demon what? Rejected. How about just flashing the whole kingdom? Instead of being a hero, all he wants to do is open a freaking pet shop. Being in this isekai world, taking on quests, getting gold, fighting the demons, all of that is really for his endgame. If you're not sold already, just know this is by the same Konosuba author. It actually came out in the same year, the same season as the Overly Cautious Hero. Unfortunately, that isekai anime really overshadowed this one, especially with so many anime YouTubers focusing on it. I'll take Kemono Michi any day of the week, come at me. Before you were getting like a bajillion isekai every season, you had No Game No Life. What do you get when you get two of the top gamers isekai'd into a gaming world? A place where everyday things, wars, the freaking status of every being could all be determined by a children's card game. Unfortunately, humans lack any special abilities, so they're actually at the bottom of this totem pole in this world. You got Sora and Shiro taking front stage, representing the humans. Can this combo King of Games actually help to boost humanity to the top? And I know some of you weeps watching already seen this like a decade ago, which is actually why I wanted to bring up the No Game No Life specials. There's a lot of fun and comedy in the original series, so if you love those, definitely check these out. There is so much spicy comedy, and they do double down on the JoJo references. Think of it as a nice appetizer while you wait for No Game No Life Season 2. Ooh, is anyone else hungry? What do you got when you got the devil isekai'd into our world? Let's make some noise for the devil is a part-timer, the McDonald's isekai. Specifically, you got this tale of angels and this demon lord. Through their initial battle, this demon lord winds up coming to our world. Now the guy's stuck living like your typical English teacher in Japan, in this tiny Japanese apartment, with the walls super thin, and he has barely anything to eat, all while working at your local McDonald's. At the same time, you do have the very angry and clumsy angel that came over too, and she's like watching him like a guard dog. So can this friendly demon lord actually make it back? Or could he actually be enjoying McDonald's so much that all he wants to do is get manager position? Best of all, like a decade later, Season 2 is right around the corner this year. Fun fact, in real life it's actually a frickin' cafe. Instead of being human, how about if you're now a frickin' adorable spider? Wait, I know you hate the terrible CG, but don't run away yet. The isekai anime I'm a Spider, So What was such a wonderful gem from last year. You essentially got the underdog story of the little spider that could. The fun really comes from seeing all the mess up situations, and also creative ways that the little spider actually tries to get out of this essential hard-ass dungeon. If for nothing else, it's the beginning of the isekai anime that you're getting, where the protagonist has been turned into something non-human. Expect more and more of these, like the sword, shield, or fricking fridge. Talking about little adorable main characters, I don't want to get hurt, so I'll max out my defense. This one actually takes place in a VR world. You got the nerdy new main character, Maple. She's trying out this new game and she actually picks the shield class. But the flavor here is that she's actually not useless, she could actually attack. Suck on that now for me. And by random chance, she actually manages to find this exploit in the game. So now a shield hero and her friend up against the world. Some of the weirdly fun stuff to watch here is really just seeing Maple interact with the world. Like, hey, let me try to eat this poison thing. Oh, I got a new power up from it. And then just seeing so many random overpowered things that Maple acquires. Everyone's really just thinking it. When are the GMs gonna nerf this little girl? Oh wait, she's like a popular VTuber bringing in so many new players. Best of all, it's been delayed a little bit, but Bofuri Season 2 is coming out soon. Actually very similar to Bofuri, you got this little blonde witch with a big ass hat killing slimes for 300 years. You got Blondie here that's actually overlived most of the people in this world. Oh, you mean I was actually killing slimes to make the bare minimum to survive daily? And I suddenly got to the level cap? The fun begins when she actually gets challenged by a freaking dragon class, and as you would expect, she brings it down no problem. So now everyone in this Isekai world knows about her power. So let the fun begin. This has such a Bofuri feel, and I mean, I'm getting really tempted to get her figure. And best of all, season 2 has also been confirmed for this Isekai anime. Cannot wait. Tell me if this one sounds familiar. You got this ultra powerful demon lord that's been isekai'd into our world, Japan. She's also living in a tiny Japanese apartment, she's broke, she's not doing Uber Eats for McDonald's, she's actually working at this Japanese pub. Her situation is actually worse that I feel so bad for Jahi, cause she could only maintain her adult form for a few hours a day. Jahi, how about working the streets? So can Jahi actually recover her power before she runs into the magical girl that originally put her in this state? It's so hilarious, it's such a blast, this needs a sequel. In reverse Isekai fashion, you got the dragons coming to our world. The Dragon Maid being by Kyoto Animation, you've likely seen this. So the focus here for funny Isekai anime, let me actually turn the attention to Mini Dragon, which was actually a bunch of shorts released on the Kyoto Animation YouTube channel. It's really meant to be this appetizer before the new season. Go check them out. I bet you like $5 you haven't seen them. Fun fact, Kyoto Animation actually used these to test out the skills for their new animators. Here's a fun recent hidden gem. You got these two male buddies reincarnated. This is what happens when you piss off the useless goddess. The nerdy friend is actually now this very adorable blonde girl. Blondie here must be using Attract because every guy is going gaga over her, including this Hughes looking guy over here. When did Fullmetal Alchemist become a Isekai, by the way? I really just got a kick of them trolling each other. So can both of these actually defeat the Demon Lord before they start falling for each other? I guess the extra sausage does make it better. Going back to a game world, you got Bacarina here suddenly one day smacking her coconut. That's when she gets her memories back and actually discovers she's in the game world of her favorite dating sim. The twist here is that Bacarina has actually been reincarnated as the villain of the story, aka the person that's not gonna be Daijobu by the end. So now she has to work her ass off so she doesn't suddenly become unalive. What makes this really fun is just seeing how freaking dense Bacarina is. She's really just charming everyone left and right, perhaps even charming some of the girls. So it looks like Bacarina is actually making a different problem for herself. So go ahead and watch this to discover even more anime that'll brighten up this horrible year. Subscribe, check me out on Twitch weekly, and I'll see you guys later. Next week.